glad that you are here with us today so that we can say good morning to God and learn more about God's story. We are still in the time after Epiphany in our church calendar, and today would be the third Sunday after Epiphany. Before we go sing with Mr. Bruce and learn more about God's story, let's say good morning to God. You ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Way to go, guys. Good morning, God. Okay, guys, before we read our scripture, go hang out with Mr. Bruce. I don't know which way it's going, so one of these ways, even up or down. Take it away, Mr. Bruce.
Hi, friends. We're going to do one again that we've done before. Except instead of we are marching in the light, we're going to sing we are singing in the light. 1, 2, 3. We are singing in the light of God. 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 We are singing, oh, we are singing in the light of God. We are singing, oh, we are singing in the light of God. 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 We are singing, oh, we are singing in the light of God. We are singing, oh, we are singing in the light of God.
Welcome back. All right, so last week we were learning about Samuel, and Samuel kept hearing God, and God kept calling, but Samuel at first thought it was someone else. And then Eli said, go listen again. And Samuel kept listening his whole life, and he became one of God's special prophets. Well, today our story is about someone who God told him to do something, and he didn't want to listen. So let's find out about that. Okay, today in our Spark Story Bible on page 190 is Jonah and the Big Fish. One day when Jonah was just minding his own business, God spoke to him. God said, Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh and tell the people that I know they aren't living the way I want them to. I want them to change their ways. Jonah may have started with the right idea, but once he started walking, Jonah began thinking about what a long walk it was to Nineveh. Jonah thought, I don't really want to go to Nineveh. I'll go the other way. God will never know. So Jonah walked and walked away from Nineveh. When Jonah got to the sea, he paid to get on a boat to take him even farther away. Jonah yawned. All that walking made me tired. I'm going to take a nap. Jonah curled up on a pile of rope and fell asleep. But God saw Jonah. Whoosh! God sent a strong wind that tossed the ship to and fro. The sailors were so afraid that they started throwing things overboard to make the boat lighter and save themselves. The sailors worried. What's going on? They woke Jonah up. God is mad at me for not listening, Jonah said, so throw me overboard. And they did. Suddenly, the sea was calm. Look out, Jonah. Here comes a big fish. Gulp, gulp, gulp. The fish swallowed Jonah, and Jonah sat inside the dark, smelly fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed, help me, God. I am sorry. Finally, the fish spit Jonah out on the beach. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Jonah went to Nineveh. He told the people what God had said, and they believed him and changed the way they were living. God was happy that the people of Nineveh were now living as God wanted. We gotta listen. But when we listen and hear God's words, he still wants us to follow through. If God tells us, like our mom or dad, hey, go make your bed, and then you don't do it, what happens? Well, there's consequences for not listening, right? Oh my goodness, Jonah had a big consequence for not listening. He was inside the belly of a huge fish for 3 whole days. Can you imagine what he smelled like when he got spit up? Ugh. I'm gonna do my best to listen to God and hear what he needs to say to me so that I don't wind up in the belly of a big old fish. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.